My name's Berkel. I'm a new professional triathlete.
Why don't you just start about just walk us through that race, and was that the first time that you've been out there racing?
Yeah, it was my first time in Japan, and it was a different race than what I've done before. Like, the bike course was very technical and very hilly, and it was very stop-start, so it was kind of hard to wind up and actually wind it up and get on a good speed. But yeah, it was definitely challenging, and it was pretty tough. Yeah. Yeah, so it was just a point-to-point swim. I got a pretty good start. I got onto Macca's feet, and I sat on his feet, and I lost his feet right towards the end. And I think he came out of the water with about 20-30 seconds on me, and I was second out, and there was a couple of guys just on my feet. And then so I got onto the bike, and my plan was to hit the first 20k or so to bridge the gap up to Macca. So I hit it pretty hard, and I caught up to Macca about K3. So yeah. And then we cleared out of the field pretty quick.
And did you know he was going to be pretty much the only competitor there, or
yeah,
the only real person you were going to?
There was another guy from Sweden, Freddie. He goes all right. He got second there last year to Cam Brown, and there was just heaps of local guys. Yeah. So the field wasn't crash hot, but I knew Macca was going to be the guy to beat. So.
Out or more guys in the mix?
Yeah, like, I wanted to get rid of those other guys who were just behind me at the swim pretty early, so I hit the gas on the bike pretty early, and then we cleared out. We had a good lead off the bike. I think we had like 7 minutes off the bike. So yeah, and then we started the run, and we were running side by side, and we we're having a bit of a chat, and then about 10k, the pace got a bit quicker, and it got pretty serious. And I knew I didn't want to come into a sprint finish with Macca, especially after all the short course racing he's done. So I had a little dig at 17k, just see how he was feeling, and I got a little gap, and then he ran back up onto my shoulder, and I thought, okay. And then I thought, right, 19, I'm just going to go balls to the wall as hard as I can. And I went as hard as I can, and I had a little gap, and I hit the finish chute, and I still had a little gap, and then running down the chute, he just bombed over the top of me and got done by 2 seconds.
What were you guys talking about when you were out there?
Oh, we're just talking about how bizarre that bike course was. Like, it was some streets you went down, you couldn't even fit a car down there. They were that narrow, and there was just thousands of people out there, and you're weaving in and out of little fishing villages, and it was just up, down. But I also dropped all my nutrition real early on the bike because it was so bumpy, and I went up to Macca, and I asked him. I saw he had a pocket full of gels, and I said, "Oh, you mind if I could lend a gel?" And he was kind enough to give me a couple of gels, which was good, which kind of saved me for the race. If I didn't have that, I probably would have bonked a lot earlier. But yeah, we just chatting about just general stuff really, and yeah, it was good. It was good to race against him. And
so it sounds like he's not the total hard ass that everybody makes him out to be. That he'll share his gels with you. Yeah,
I was surprised he did. But towards the end of the bike course, he ran out of water, and he came up to me and asked for a sip of my drink, and I thought, oh, I better give him a sip because I actually owed him one. But yeah, no, he was good.
So when you made that surge at 17 to go, and he caught you, did you have anything to try to make a second one, or what was the game plan from there?
Yeah, well, once I tried the first time, and he came back up to me, I thought, oh, this is not looking good, because I know my sprinting's not that great. And I thought, I'm just going to go as hard as I can, about 19k, and I just went all out, and didn't look back, and then I could hear him breathing, coming past over my shoulder, and I'm just like, and then he passed me, and I just kind of, yeah, I was gone. I was pretty stuffed.
And did you guys talk about anything after the race, or?
Yeah, look, he was pretty humble, and he was, he was very nice, and he talked me up, which was very flattering, and saying that I'm the future and all this stuff, which was nice to hear, especially coming from a guy who's, you know, former world champion and done this and done that. So yeah, it was really nice.